Binance was planning to acquire Voyager and make customers whole again, but not everyone wants to see that happen. Gary Gensler and the SEC are going after Binance, and the SEC has filed an objection to Binance US's plan to acquire Voyager Digital. And they're not the only ones who are against this deal. You'd be very surprised to know who else is objecting. Meanwhile, not so great news coming from Celsius. The judge in the Celsius case has ruled that all of the billions deposited in Celsius Earn program does not belong to customers. So first up, let's talk about Binance. Why did the SEC block the deal, and what are they worried about? So Binance secured the winning bid to acquire Voyager Digital for $1.02 billion. And this was the second winning bid. Of course, the first winning bid came from FTX, but FTX didn't actually have the money and the deal fell through. So now Binance stepped in to save the day. But the SEC is not going to let it happen so easily. And they filed a limited objection on January 4th, with the SEC pointing to a lack of detail regarding Binance US's ability to fund the acquisition, what Binance US's operations would look like following the deal, and how customer assets will be secured during and after the transaction. The SEC is basically asking Binance US, where are you getting this money from? How can you afford this deal? And on top of that, the SEC is also claiming this is a national security threat, because Binance is in a long-running criminal investigation which began in 2018 and is focused on Binance's compliance with US anti-money laundering laws and sanctions. For example, since 2018, Binance helped Iranian firms trade $8 billion worth of crypto despite US sanctions. But this criminal investigation shouldn't really be an issue, because it is not Binance that is buying Voyager, it is Binance US. And CZ has claimed that Binance and Binance US are completely separate entities. But if the SEC looks further into Binance, that is when we will find out the truth, whether these companies are truly separate or they are commingling funds. And Adam Cochran tweeted, SEC basically objecting on the grounds that Binance US couldn't have the size of assets without some untoward dealing, which would mean a commingling of the US entity. So if Binance fights it, they risk US exposure. So at the moment, we don't know the truth. Are they two completely separate entities, or are they commingling funds? If they are commingling funds, this of course would not be great, and this deal would likely not go through. But let's say Binance US is a completely separate entity. The next question is, do they actually have the money? And this is not a new question. This has been going on all during the month of December, where people were questioning Binance, asking, do they actually have the money? Are they the next FTX? And are they just making this bid on Voyager to show strength when they don't actually have it? But during that period, Binance passed the test with flying colors. Billions were withdrawn from the platform. And on December 13th, CZ tweeted, yesterday was not the highest withdrawals we processed, not even top 5. We processed more during Luna and FTX crashes. Now deposits are coming back in. So Binance did pass the stress test in December, showing strength. But fast forward to today, and it's being questioned again. But it's not only being questioned by the SEC. There are others that are objecting this deal, including the US trustee, and get this one, Alameda Research. This one is laughable. And also the states of Vermont, Texas, New Jersey, and New York. And with so many people objecting this deal, I have a hard time seeing this one actually go through. And I really hope that it does go through, but there are just so many people at the moment that are against this deal. And the famous Jim Cramer has shared his concerns as well, issuing a warning on Binance. And not too long ago, just in December, he tweeted, do you feel as reassured by Binance as I do? And fast forward to today, and he tweeted, the SEC not letting Binance close the Voyager deal. I think the SEC is very worried that Binance will prove to be more chimerical than we think. I reiterate, I do not like crypto, and its defenders are too strident about its need. And so far, I have 2 questions for you. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Number 1, are Binance and Binance US truly separate entities, or are they commingling funds? And then number 2, if they are truly separate entities, does Binance US actually have the funds to purchase Voyager. I'm really curious to know what you guys think, so comment down below. This news is breaking. I will continue to follow up as more news comes out. So of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And next up, let's talk about Celsius. Not so great news. The judge in the Celsius case ruled that Celsius users gave up legal rights to their Bitcoin by using the platform, and all of the 4.2 billion of crypto deposits are now property of Celsius. This is ridiculous. All of this money deposited by these users into Celsius are apparently not theirs. This is crazy. And at this point, I hope you realize in the current environment, it is very risky to keep your crypto on a third party unless you are actively trading. Any platform giving a high yield right now in this environment is a high risk. So if you are just holding onto your crypto and you're not trading it, take it off an exchange. I want to clarify, I am not against exchanges. I'm actually pro exchanges when they are used for their purpose, which is trading. But many of you watching are not trading. You're just simply holding your funds on an exchange. And right now is the best time to get your funds off an exchange. Take your Bitcoin and altcoins off of exchanges. And if you're really serious about securing your crypto and holding for the long term, hardware wallets are the best options. I myself prefer Ledger. And if you want a quick review on Ledger's newest product along with their previous models and which one is best for you, go ahead and watch this video right here.